I bet. We got streamers who captured their final moments live. Uploaded 4 hours ago by Chillin' Scares.
Jean Parmenov.
Like this video, comment, subscribe, and comment down below what you want me to react to next. Let's check it out.
Real name Raphael Gravin.
Before I do that though, I gotta move my face cam bottom left. I love it bottom left. What do y'all think? Y'all like bottom left? Let me know in the comments.
Was once the largest French streamer on Kick, as well as the 4th most watched creator on the platform as a whole. Viewers watched for his rage-filled reactions to losing in different games.
Okay.
And while he started off playing video games, he eventually transitioned into doing more IRL streams, many of which included him hanging out with other French streamers. He was on track to
this nigga look weird though. Wait, which one is the weirdo? Is this nigga? I mean, which one is the dead nigga? Hold on, I don't know. This nigga kind of look like if Eustace from Courage the Cowardly Dog was a real nigga. And that nigga looked like SQC and Ninja mixed together.
Becoming even more famous. And with that goal in mind, Jean and his partners announced their biggest project to date in August 2025, a marathon stream.
Voice,
Put simply, they were going to stream every second of their lives for at least 10 days. And things went just as planned at first, with the marathon lasting over 12 days. But just when it seemed like the continuous stream would never end, a single tragedy brought everything to a halt. Just past midnight on August 18th, Jean went to sleep while still on camera. Not long after that, the stream showed him tossing and turning before calming back down. A few minutes later, a donation alert woke up one of the other streamers, who then tried to get Jean's attention. Jean, however, was completely unresponsive. They quickly ended the stream and rushed Jean to the hospital. Sadly, it was too late. 46-year-old Jean Parmenov had already passed away in his sleep and was officially pronounced dead at around 4 a.m. This was devastating news for the—
Wait, was I blocking it? I think I was blocking. I'm gonna go top left. I'm gonna go top left for y'all niggas. Or I'm gonna just shrink my cam. I'm gonna shrink my cam and do like this. That should be way better.
Completely unresponsive. They quickly ended the stream and rushed Jean to the hospital.
RP John,
Sadly,
nigga.
it was too late. 46-year-old Jean Parmenov had already passed away in his sleep and was officially pronounced dead at around 4 a.m. This was devastating news for the tens of thousands of fans who love tuning into his streams every single day. But as the headlines spread across the internet, more people began looking into the events leading up to the incident. And the disturbing things they discovered made everyone look at it from a different angle. Not as an inevitable tragedy, but a preventable homicide. And it all pointed back to the main 2 individuals Jean was streaming with, Owen and Safine. You see, Jean didn't have the best life before becoming a streamer. He was a military veteran, but due to his deteriorating health, he had trouble finding regular work. This forced him to live with his mother with no outside connections. He began streaming in March 2020 as a way to combat his loneliness and make new friends.
He ass. I ain't gonna lie, off topic. This nigga ass, bro. How the fuck?
He began streaming in March.
Bro, how the fuck you don't kill the nigga? He's landing on you. You have knock. You got a big ass scope on that shit. That's the fucking problem.
2020 as a way to combat his loneliness and make
you got knifed to death, bro.
However, the clips of his over-the-top yet entertaining reactions to losing
I'm not insulting that nigga dirt at the game,
TikTok,
bro.
allowing him to amass a sizable audience over time.
Yeah,
this was a win-win situation for Jean, as he was earning good money
time
while also collaborating with other French creators. And that's where Owen and Safine entered the picture.
Okay.
They not only began streaming with Jean, but also formed an entire content strategy around making—
Yo, I'm about to get into football too, so just letting y'all know.
Him angry and recording his reactions.
He rolling his
now,
right now.
It can be argued that, at least by this point, Jean was in on the scheme. He knew the audience wanted to see him burst out in entertaining ways and leaned more into that character. However, things took a darker turn once he moved in with the two to make IRL content. As people were going through his old streams and videos,
I just like Neymar. If it's not Neymar, I don't fuck with it. If it's not Neymar, I don't fuck with it.
After his death, they discovered hundreds, if not thousands of instances of Owen and Safine getting physical with Jean. And it wasn't something lighthearted and fun. Now, I can't show the vast majority of these instances or describe what happened in them on YouTube due to just how graphic and abusive they
World Cup in the US,
All
yes, that's a fact.
I can say is that Owen and Safine's
I don't think Neymar's playing.
Everything from rather harmless stunts,
I gotta find a new
an egg
player.
on his head, to acts that could be potentially life-threatening. This type of behavior was a consistent part of their streams, where they essentially treated Jean as a living punching bag. And the marathon stream was also more of the same, with everything tuned to the max to increase shock value and by extension their viewership. So, when Jean tragically passed away on stream, many on the internet pointed fingers at the two behind it all, Owen and Safine. People argued that his already frail structure was made significantly worse by the constant stress he was under from the two. Worst of all, they seemed like they were well aware of this, as just days before his end, they made Jean declare on stream that if anything were to happen to him, it wasn't their fault.
Ouais, alors que... Ah non, à moins qu'ils disent face caméra là maintenant, que si demain il meurt en plein live, c'est dû à son état de santé de merde, pas. Je dis face caméra que si demain tu meurs sur scène, c'est dû. Mais oui, comme Dalida a dit.
S'il m'arrive quelque chose en live, que ça vient pas
clipper.
Que ça vient pas d'eux.
So they made the nigga promise to, well, he made it tell the stream and tell the world that if he died during the stream, it's not their fault. That's weird. Why would you even speak that energy up into the fucking room? That's dead ass weird as fuck.
The online backlash also sparked an investigation into Jean's death. According to Owen's lawyer, everything they did to Jean on stream was consensual and nothing more than an act for the sake of entertainment, stating, "There were things that were scripted, there was improvisation, there were shots that were simulated. What you see on the screen is not the reality of what was being experienced." The autopsy report also concluded that the cause of Jean's death was his own poor health and that there was no foul play. But in the eyes of the thousands following this case, his health only deteriorated to this point because of how the other two treated him over the past 3 years. That said, the investigation is still ongoing, and for now, it's unclear how it will end.
Okay.
Valeria Marquez was a 23-year-old Mexican model, businesswoman, and digital creator from Jalisco, Mexico. She showed interest in the world of beauty and fashion from an early age, and following her dream, managed to receive the title of Miss...
What y'all rate her on a scale of 1 to 10? Me personally, that's too much makeup for me. What y'all rate her on a scale of 1 to 10 though? 8? Oh, you said 6. 6, that's calm.
Rostro in 2021. The fame from this title allowed her to open her own salon named Blossom the Beauty Lounge in Jalisco, as well as kickstart her online career on platforms like...
I ain't gonna lie. This is 6? This is 6? Me personally, this is like a... This might be like a... Why we pause at the same time? Great minds think alike. I mean, great. This might be like an 8.
Like TikTok and Instagram, in addition to posting her latest...
But I gotta see without the Mingo though. And she got hella like fucking... I could tell she got surgeries did to her face.
Modeling photos, she also streamed on these platforms almost every day from her salon to share beauty and fashion with her viewers. Things were looking good for Valeria. She amassed over 320,000 followers across both platforms, with her eyes set on even bigger goals. However, before Valeria could realize these dreams, her life was cut short in an incident she had no way of anticipating. On the afternoon of May 13, 2025, she went live on TikTok as usual. But just as she was about to start talking about new fashion and beauty tips, she was interrupted by a delivery. Someone had apparently sent her a stuffed animal as a gift. She returned in front of the camera to show it off, but was interrupted once again by the delivery driver asking her to confirm her name. She then muted the stream to talk to the delivery driver, but as soon as she did, the guy pulled out a firearm and fired multiple shots at Valeria. By the time...
Oh, nah! Yo, that nigga's a fucking demon. That nigga asked for her name. She confirmed. Nigga up pole on her. Hung. I know that nigga's a demon, bro. That nigga's a fucking demon.
When medics arrived, Valeria had already passed
R.I.P.
away.
Valeria.
The killer had also fled the scene without a trace. The only clue police had to identify him was a single second of their voice that was broadcast live through Valeria's stream.
Wait, did he ever get caught?
Hola. Sí.
Unfortunately, that hasn't been very useful. The police still haven't identified the perpetrator at the time of
Nah! So that nigga's still a free man. Wardo, bro, nah, that nigga is fucking crazy.
That said, people on
That's
the internet
OD.
have come up with a number of theories trying to crack this case.
So if she
The
wanna
most
order
prominent
DoorDash,
suspect
she'd
in
have
these
been good.
theories is a man named Ruiz Velasco, who is a high-ranking member of the Jalisco New Generation cartel. He was apparently in a romantic relationship with Valeria when the incident occurred, which could explain a potential motive. Some people also noted that soon after the shooting, a girl who worked at the salon picked up Valeria's phone to end the stream. This was highly unusual behavior for someone who had just witnessed her boss and possibly a friend become the victim of a violent attack, where instead of calling an ambulance or police right away, her first instinct was to turn off the
Man,
live
yeah, that
stream.
nigga's elite.
This odd
He's
behavior
fucking
has led
elite.
many on the internet to point her out as a possible accomplice of the killer. That said, there isn't any evidence to confirm or deny these theories for now, and the police haven't made much progress either, leaving Valeria's case unsolved for
So
the
there's no
foreseeable
cameras?
future.
Nigga said it was me. Yeah, alright, nigga. Oh, she was born in 2002. February 14, 2002. She died May. Oh, that shit, she just died this year. R.I.P. Valeria. You was pain, my heart. Word.
Brian Vignault, also known as Pashi Brid, was a decently popular World of Tanks streamer with over 7,000 subscribers.
What is World of Tank? I've heard a lot of people playing this shit. I heard of a lot of people playing this shit. But, like back in the day, like, not back in the day, like 2020, 2021, or was it after that? I don't know. But I remember niggas was playing this shit. This shit looks so ass to me.
He started streaming back in 2012 and slowly built a loyal following for himself. The thing his
It might
viewers
have been
loved
like-
most about Brian was his
It might have been like
consistency.
2018,
He streamed multiple
actually.
times each week without taking any breaks, with many of these streams reaching double-digit hours. In addition to being a dependable streamer, Brian was also extremely charitable at heart. He raised over $11,000 in charity over the years for veterans and notable organizations like the Make-A-Wish Foundation. On the night of February 19, 2017, he was doing another one of his charity streams for the Make-A-Wish Foundation. Now, usually when streamers do charity streams, they set certain incentives, like shaving or dyeing their hair at certain
Yo, I'm telling y'all niggas, if I ever set a goal like Kaisenat did for $1 million to cut my hair, nigga, I'm lying. I ain't gonna lie, it depends. I'll cut my hair for $1 million. What should I set my goal at? When I get 1 million subscribers on YouTube, should I cut my shit? Nah. 1 million subs on YouTube. I'm not saying it's easy to do, but like I could do that shit in under a year. Shave beard. Okay, 100K. When I hit, I'm about to hit 1K. When I hit 50K subscribers on YouTube, the beard coming off. 50K on YouTube, the beard coming off. 100K. I'm gonna let y'all 50K. I'm gonna let y'all pick what color I dye my hair. I don't want to dye my hair. That's why I'm setting it for it. 50K on YouTube. I'm gonna pick what color. Y'all get to pick what color I'm dyeing my shit. 100K, the beard is coming. Now 75K, the beard coming off. And then I'm gonna think of other ones. Oh, dye beard. I ain't gonna lie. That'd be tough. 25K, I'm dyeing the beard. No, 25K, I'll dye my hair. 50K, I'll dye the beard. 75K, the beard coming off. 100K, I'm throwing y'all a pizza party.
milestones. Brian, however, took a different approach and promised a continuous 24-hour stream to his audience instead. The plan worked as expected, allowing him to gather over $2,400 from his audience by the 20-hour mark. He also pledged to donate $500 of his own money in addition to all the donations. However, just as the long stream was about to end, something happened
dye
that
your hair?
no one
Hell
could have
no.
anticipated.
You
At
got
around
me
the
in front of us?
22-hour mark, Brian stepped away from the camera for a short smoke break, but he never came back. His audience, however, wasn't worried one bit. You see, Brian had already done multiple nearly 20-hour streams that week and was running on fumes during the charity stream. He was constantly dozing off and jolting awake as the 24-hour mark got closer. He was also just 35 years old and had no major medical issues. So, when he left the stream and never returned, most assumed that he'd likely just fallen asleep. Sadly, that couldn't have been further from the truth. The reality of what happened to Brian came out a day later when one of his moderators saw that he was active on Discord. They sent him a message asking about the end of the charity stream and if he was okay, but the person who replied from his account wasn't Brian. As it turned out, seconds after getting off camera, Brian collapsed and never woke up again. He was rushed to the hospital, but sadly did not survive.
Damn, so streaming not even safe, bro. Like, niggas could die streaming now. What the fuck?
person who responded to the moderator was a
R.I.P. Brian.
detective, combing through Brian's messages in hopes of finding a clue about his otherwise mysterious death, though the reason was fairly obvious to some of his fans. Put simply, Brian's death was likely the result of days of exhaustion and lack of sleep. Usually, someone this tired would fall asleep automatically, waking only after their body had gotten the rest it needed.
So niggas could die from not getting enough sleep? Niggas could die from not getting enough sleep? Alright, yo, chat, I'ma holla at y'all niggas, man. I'm going to sleep, bro. I'm going to sleep. I'm tired, bro. I'm tired. Goodbye. Everybody will be too mangled till I dead till 5. And I get your house repossessed. Alright, let me stop playing, bro.
But in rare cases, like for Brian, the fatigue could prove fatal and strike seemingly out of nowhere.
I'm
the
tired,
only
though,
silver
bro.
lining in Brian's tragic end was that his fans banded together and raised over 19,000 Canadian dollars for his wife and 3 young children. And while no amount of money can replace the presence of a father, this sum likely helped his family during their greatest time of need.
R.I.P. Brian, man. R.I.P. my nigga B Doggy, man.
On August 31st, 2020, Ronald McNutt, better known as Ronnie, went live on Facebook. He streamed on the platform quite often, and even had a small but
I remember
dedicated...
streaming on Facebook used to be low-key the meta for old heads. Like, what year? 2020, 2021? Like, before streaming was popular. I used to see old niggas streaming on Facebook all the time, bro. Like, I'm scrolling, see fucking old heads streaming on Facebook, bro. You gonna start hallucinating? Yo, bro, I remember I did a 24-hour stream in 2021, right? Which was crazy. I did a 24-hour, posted no clips. All I did was post videos on YouTube. I did a 24-hour on YouTube. I'm on Twitch, and I could not stay up the whole 24. I stayed up 24 hours before. I stayed up close to 48 before. But 24 hours staring at a screen, Brody, you're bound to have something wrong with you after them 24 hours is up.
Fan base. These streams usually cover topics like comics, movies, and other pop culture stuff, as Ronnie had been a big fan of superhero media since childhood. And this stream looked no different at first glance. What none of the viewers tuning into this particular stream knew, however, was that they were about to become witnesses to a horrific tragedy. And while the incident itself seemingly came out of nowhere, the path leading up to it did not. Ronnie was born on May 23, 1987 in New Albany, Mississippi, and had a fairly ordinary childhood. Growing up, he had a normal school and social life, and like many other teenagers of that era, developed an interest in comic books as well. However, things changed when he decided to join the army in the mid-2000s. And after finishing his training, went on to serve the US in the Iraq War in 2007 and 2008. The war unfortunately took its toll on Ronnie. He developed severe post-traumatic stress disorder, or PTSD, from the atrocities he witnessed during deployment, and became a fundamentally different person. As his close friend Josh Steen later described, "He didn't seem to be the same guy that left for Iraq once he exited the service. I spent many a late night in our studio via text message and in person talking with him about life and his struggles." However, despite suffering from PTSD and depression, Ronnie tried his best to be the jolly guy he always was. He also spent much of his time raising awareness about the issue and trying to help other veterans who'd gone through the same experience as him. And when he wasn't advocating for veterans' mental health, he was working hard to get his life back in order, starting with getting a job in the local Toyota factory and also starting a relationship. His streams on Facebook, as well as his Just Us Geeks podcast with Josh, were also a part of his plan to regain some semblance of normalcy. The goal was to rekindle the love for superhero media he had before his military deployment. Fortunately, these efforts paid off, as Ronnie managed to settle into a fairly normal life over the next decade. At least, that's what it looked like on the surface. You see, according to those closest to him, Ronnie never received any professional help for his psychological struggles. To him, toughing it out was the best way forward. Sadly, there's only so much pressure the human mind can bear before it reaches complete hopelessness. For Ronnie, things began spiraling in August 2020. It started with him posting about missing his father on what would have been his 69th birthday on August 14th. Yeah. Sadly, his father had passed away back in 2018. A few days later, he was fired from his job due to the pandemic. And if that wasn't bad enough, his girlfriend also broke up with him not long after.
Damn! Oh my god! I ain't gonna lie. It seemed like motherfuckers be like, once one thing happened to you, bro, everything start happening to you, bro. The nigga was already thinking about his pops. What happened? Bro then got fired from his job because of the pandemic. They was just letting everybody go. And then to make matters worse, your bitch break up with you. So now you thinking, damn, this bitch was only with me because I had a job, bro. I had bread. I had motion. Now you just overthinking everything, bro. Nah, this nigga, I feel bad for this nigga, bro. We all been here before, though. Like, we all had that one girl that you thought was like Max Payne, right? Or that was like your bitch. You thought y'all was going to lock it in, get married. She just leave you because everything started happening. You feel me? That shit's crazy, bro. And it don't even be because of that. She was probably already planning to leave you, but her timing with wanting to break up with you just so happened to be the same timing as everything else is happening. You feel me? That's fucked up, man.
Ronnie might have been able to endure each of these incidents on its own, but facing them all at once proved too much to bear, resulting in him making the tragic, irreversible decision to end it all. On the 31st of August, he went live on Facebook with a firearm by his side. His friend John was one of the early viewers and quickly realized what was going on. He immediately called the police and also rushed over to Ronnie's house. In the meantime, he also contacted Facebook, hoping to get the live stream taken down before anything happened. Facebook, however, refused to take the stream down, stating that it did not violate any of their policies. Josh also tried to call Ronnie himself, but he did not answer. A few minutes later, Ronnie received a call from his ex-girlfriend, who was likely prompted by others to reach out. Sadly, this call led to a brief argument between the two, resulting in Ronnie saying his final words.
Hey guys, I guess that's it.
Oh my God, bro. L Facebook in the chat. And L bitch. How the fuck do you know what this nigga's about to do and you still somehow spark an argument out of it? Well, it might have been him because he's already mentally fucked up. But you knowing that he's mentally fucked up and you just making it worse than it should be, nigga, just tell the nigga you love him, bro. That's all nigga. Sometimes the niggas just need to hear they love somebody love them, bro. Word of bro. Niggas be going through that shit, bro. I hate how motherfuckers think that women is the only motherfuckers with feelings in the world, bro. Niggas go through it worse than bitches, bro. Niggas go through it way worse than bitches, bro. So, for you and your homeboys, if you in the chat right now or you in the comment section watching this on YouTube right now, text one of your homeboys, the ones that you know be going through shit, even if they not going through nothing, nigga. Tell them niggas you fuck with them, nigga, and you rooting for them niggas or you love them, nigga. Tell your bitch the same shit. Tell your sister, your brother, your mother, your grandma. Because nigga could be here today and gone tomorrow, and then niggas gonna be posting you, oh, you was my brody, I fuck with you the long way and the strong way. You was my brody, this, that, and the third. Niggas always gonna come up with some bullshit when you die and try to give you flowers. But when you here, niggas ain't jack you, bro. Niggas dead don't be jack you. Like right now, niggas dead don't call my phone unless niggas need something. But I guarantee if I was a pack right now, niggas are, oh, I was just with you, brody. Nigga, you was not just with me. Word up, bro, you was not just with me. I don't be with nobody, bro. Stop that. Stop that. I barely talk to niggas. I talk to the same niggas every day. Nigga, I play the game with. That's it. Just the niggas in the chat. That's it. Word up, bro.
Laydondado_ said TTS. No one care until you're gone.
That's a fact. Nobody give a fuck until you gone. Dre just texted me and said, I'm proud of you, but I'm dead ass hating on you. I don't know. I can't explain it. I ain't gonna lie. That's more than enough. Nigga, because everybody need that one nigga that's hating on them too. Like, I be hating on my son Ave because I dead ass want that nigga to win, bro. I hate on all the brodies because I be wanting niggas to win. You feel me? If you hate on a nigga, that's gonna get him the motivation and be like, oh yeah, let me get up and do this shit. See, if Dre wouldn't have hated on me today, I wouldn't have got up and streamed today. It's Freaky Friday though, nigga. Let me finish this video up. It's essential.
The cops were already outside, preparing to speak to Ronnie through a megaphone. Unfortunately, neither they nor Josh was able to reach him in time. The stream also kept going for minutes afterward, giving people plenty of time to record and spread the aftermath of the incident across the internet.
That shit weird, bro. You see a nigga pack they so that shit is weird. See, at least understand you need that one friend. That's a fact. I'm gonna be that one friend. I wake up and hate on the Don. He pray don't blow up. I ain't gonna lie. I don't hate on niggas. I don't hate on niggas to the point where like I'm like I hope niggas don't make it to the NBA. I hope niggas don't blow up. Cause at the end of the day, niggas is my brodies, brody. If I don't win and one of y'all niggas win, nigga, that's a win for me, nigga. That's a win for me. Cause that mean somehow, some way, my energy or like me as a friend, cause I'm the type of nigga I'm gonna motivate you too. I'm gonna try, nigga. So my energy or my motivation or something pushed you to do something or make something better or correct something for the blow up. You feel what I'm saying? But I could blow up today And all the niggas I fuck with, I'm still be the same way to them. I'm gonna still be hating on niggas, bro. Gangster. Water, bro.
Like Facebook and TikTok came under.
But like I don't hate on niggas like to the point where I'm like, oh fuck this nigga or this nigga posted a video, fuck this nigga. Word, bro. I'm a like word. I'ma still support niggas. Like word, bro. I support every single person that I fuck with. You feel me? Like everybody I fuck with, I like, repost their videos, comment on their videos, or I go to their games and shit like that. I make sure niggas know my support is authentic, 100%. And word, I fuck with niggas. If I fuck with you, I fuck with you, and you'll know. Word, bro.
Fire for not controlling the spread of the footage.
But what I was saying is, niggas dead ass like, you see the nigga pack himself, and the first thing you think of is to pull your phone out and try to post clips on TikTok and shit. That's weird.
Though, as more people became aware of Ronnie, looked him up online, and reached his Facebook profile, they were greeted with his somber final words in a final post reading, "Someone in your life needs to hear that they matter, that they are loved, that they have a future. Be the one to tell them."
Wasn't I just saying this shit though? Yo, wasn't I just saying this? So if you watch this right now on YouTube, you think about packing yourself, or you watching this on TikTok right now, you think about packing yourself, or whatever you watching this shit on right now, you think about packing yourself. Yo, Brody, don't do it. Somebody love you, bro. I'm telling you, somebody love you. It might not be me, because I don't know your ugly ass. But somebody for sure love you, bro. Don't pack yourself. It's more to life than just packing yourself, you heard? It always get greater later, nigga. R.I.P. to this nigga. Damn, man. That's fucking crazy, man. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. But it do get greater later, nigga. It get greater later, nigga. If you watch it on YouTube, like this video. Nigga said, long live LaDon. Nah, you're crazy, fam. If you watch it on YouTube, like this video. Subscribe. And comment down below what you think about this shit. Actually, don't even comment down below on this video. Text one of your brodies or somebody that you love and tell them that you love them because they probably need that shit today. I love y'all niggas. I'm going to see y'all in the next reaction. I'm on the road to 1,000.